Hello, and welcome to Fortune from Fae Tarot and Oracle card readings. This reading is for the month of April and it's for anyone with a Cancer placement in Sun, Moon, or Rising. Or maybe if you're drawn to it for any other reason, you might have placements elsewhere on your star chart. You can go and Google that quite easily, and there's some free websites you can do that in. So, yeah, reading is for you, Cancer, for any Sun, Moon, or Rising. Or if you feel drawn to it, then it might be for you too. It is a general reading, so I do ask that you take what's for you and leave what's not for you behind, because there might be sometimes I get some quite specific messages, and they're only for like maybe one person or maybe a small group of people. During this reading, I'm going to be using these cards, the Gospel of Aradia, which is very old-fashioned Italian witchcraft, very feminine, like heavy on the feminine and pagan, like almost as far as I'm aware. Be using the light and shadow tarot cards. So one is the unconscious, and one is the actual conscious thoughts. We've got the Avebury light codes, and at the end we're just going to do something with the messages from Heaven deck. Just something little and small, nothing major. So let's see what we have for Cancer for the month of April. What is coming up? What have they got coming their way in April? What themes? Nope. First one we have the Violet Flame. Feel the violet flame flood through your body, transmuting everything into pure love. Yeah, start leading. I've started doing Reiki. I like to open chakras and stuff anyway, and like take out old energy and pull out what's not meant to be there, basically. But I also like to push energy through the chakras, the main chakras, to try and get any blockages cleared. What I've started doing this year, it's heart led, so it's that one is jumping off. So it's led by the heart. So I will push energy through the chakras, but I also will begin at the heart and work my way out and back in towards the heart again, as it is the middle chakra. It's got the golden phoenix. You soar from the ashes and are ready to fly again. Ooh, everything's gonna sort of get broken down. So like everything might feel like it's breaking apart. But the bonus of that is you get to put things back together as you want them and leave things out that you no longer want in your life. So there are benefits to this, but sometimes it takes courage to do that and to say, no, you may not want to be friends with someone, you just go, they're not for me anymore. I'm just not going to put my energy into that. Right, we just need two more. Oh, we've got Merkaba. Open your heart, envelop yourself within this huge energy field. Feel what it shares profoundly. So you've got some heart, leading with the heart, I think, is sort of what could be happening for you this month. And we got the Galactic Dragon. You are surrounded with a shield of love wherever your journey takes you. Okay, there's a lot of love going on. Got to work on your heart chakra and allowing yourself to feel the love. If there's someone you don't maybe get on with on a personal level, just allow them. You can love people from a distance and just accept them for who they are. You don't have to take that forward and actually have to do what they want you to do. Okay, so we've got the Seven of Wands. we've got the Ten of Serpents. Serpents, as a reminder, it's pentacles in most tarot decks. So pentacles is your money, your material things, all that type of stuff. We've got the Page of Cups. Don't throw out what's in your cup because you're not sure about it. Don't chuck it out. It might be, don't just go, oh, that's not for me. Have a look at it with your heart and see if it may now fit into your new ethos, your new way of being, or your new life that you're actually starting to bring round for yourself. Right, that's too many. Come on, cards. We just need one. Just one more, not half the deck. Oh, no, they want me to have 3. We have to have 3 cards, apparently, for this last one. It tried giving me 3 last time, and it's gone, no, you are having these. So we got the Hermit. Try not to hide away. The Hierophant. You don't need other people to tell you how to do your spirituality. And the One of Wands there. Right, let's see what comes through with the other deck now. Ooh, the Wheel. Halfway through. Well, more or less halfway through. Eight of Serpents, which, remember, Pentacles again. Oh, well, that one. We can have that one. We're not having all these. Come on, Cancer doesn't need all the cards out. We just need one last one. We don't want another 3 again, thank you. Oh, there we go. Thank you. Thank you very much. Okay, so what have we got? Violet Flame. Feel the violet flame flood through your body, transmuting everything into pure love. You have everything set up, ready to go. So you have the Wheel of Fortune about having everything ready to go. You've got it all there. It's there, ready to go. You just need to actually take that action and allow love to take you forward. Feel the things that you love doing. And you can have multiple things you like doing. You might have one main hobby you like doing, and then you might have other things that you also like doing. You can do multiple things. You don't have to just take up one hobby and stick to it. You can have multiple things on the go if you want to. That is not a problem. You just need to make sure that you're maintaining them. Some of them might be more easily maintained, and you just, like, I don't know, stamp collecting. You just collect stamps when you see them out and about, or when you find them, or when someone gives them to you. You don't have to do a lot of maintenance. But other things, like, say, making candles, is time consuming and takes up research and money and everything to do it. So you are within your rights to take that time. So some hobbies will be bigger than others. So yeah, see what you love doing, and then you've got all these things in place. You can move forward with that. But use love to drive what you're doing, because when you're doing something you love doing, other people will see that and they will feel that and they will respond to that. They'll respond to the fact that you love what you're doing, and it looks cool too. It might be that you love, so for example, Andy likes making these wands. He loves making them. They're amazing. I love them. This is a chaos wand. This one's slightly different. It's made out of iron. But we also have this one, which is a healing wand made out of steel. He also makes pendants, and I make spell jars. Yes, I spend stupid amounts of time stuffing spell jars, but that's fine. Find something you love doing, and other people will feel that love that you feel for doing your project, and they will then want those things. The golden phoenix, you soar from the ashes and are ready to fly again. So you may feel like you've been broken down, but you've been broken down because you're deciding what you love again. You got the 10 of serpents, so this could be leading to ultimate like happiness. 10 of serpents is having everything you need and generational wealth for future generations to come. You could have everything going for you and leaving a legacy behind. You've got the 8 of serpents. Make sure consciously you keep moving forward, because to get to that 10, which is there, it's possible. You've got to get through the 8 and 9 to get to it. So just be aware that you have to keep pushing forward and you have to keep moving with your projects and keep that actually going forwards. We have Merkaba. Open your heart, envelop yourself with the huge energy field, feel what it shares profoundly. So it's about your heart chakra. Open up your heart chakra. Don't toss things out the cup that look first. See what you're throwing out before you throw it out. Don't just chuck it away. It's be aware of what's going on. So you, it's dark. They can't see. They can't necessarily see that there's this octopus tentacles coming out of the water there. They can't necessarily see that. But be aware what's in that cup before you throw it out, because there might be something valuable in there for you. Use that intuition, and because we get the moon on this card, it's all about your intuition. It is the moon. It's about using that intuition to allow yourself to make those decisions. So maybe, yes, it is good to have the facts, but also you will have a gut feeling at the beginning of things. You might get, this isn't for me, it's not going to work in my favor or something. And it could well be that that's correct, but you need to look at the facts as well, but use your intuition to lead you to what facts to check. If you feel that something looks dodgy and it doesn't look right, check it out, ask questions. You are within your rights to do that. The galactic dragon, you're surrounded with a shield of love wherever your journey takes you. You've got the hermit. You've got here, don't hide yourself. He's not really going far. He looks tired, like he can't be bothered to go very far. Don't hide yourself away. Make sure you step out and you are actually doing something. You don't need someone else to tell you how to do your spirituality and your spirit connection to spirit. You are connected directly. You don't need them to do that. Beware of, look at the teeth, beware of the people coming along nitpicking at your ideas, going, no, no, no. Just be aware and use your intuition to get you through that. The Queen of Wands is very canny. She knows what she wants. She's got a beautiful large wand there. It's lovely. She knows what she wants, nice and decorated. It's not got any nasty bits nitpicking at it. She knows what she wants. She knows how to get it. And she's very canny with her decisions. Be careful who you speak to about certain projects. You don't have to tell everyone what you're up to at all times. Be a bit canny with telling them. Right, let's see what pieces of advice we have for you now. Oh, hello. We've got the masculine. Right, that doesn't necessarily mean that you are male. It's just a masculine card. We all have masculine energy and feminine energy in us. It's just like something in different people. It's just in different proportions. And yeah, it's just how it is. It has no bearing on whether you even present as male or female. It doesn't matter. It's just balancing out those, balancing out who you are for you. And with pagan religions, a lot of the time, there's a mix of the masculine and the divine masculine and the divine feminine energy, and it all makes a solid whole. Oh, okay, we got two here. Got resistance. We got curses. Right, I have to get the book out for this one as I'm starting to work with this deck more. I don't work with it very often, but I do like to bring it out every so often to give you something different to learn about. Helps me as well learn different decks. The masculine. Someone with positive, strong masculine energy will influence or assist you. Balance the masculine and feminine aspects of your own personality. Even if you can overpower someone physically, remember that the greatest strength is shown through mercy and gentleness. Seek equality. Make sure that you're treating people with equality, and make sure you're being treated with equality, because that is important that you make sure you're treating people well. The bee to the flower, the sun to the moon, the hunter to the protector, spear, arrow, harpoon. The half of the seed, mercy, although powerful, strength through gentleness, love so masterful. In the Gospel of Aradia, the masculine divine is bringer of light. He is the horned god, an equal companion, and a creator that contributes one half to all that is. In the time of Aradia, the negative aspects of the masculine were being played throughout very strongly. Power over rather than power together, strength without mercy, inflexibility, and the exercising of extreme physical power, which resulted in torture and death for many. The pagan pathway always had strong bias towards equality and the veneration of the co creation of the masculine with the feminine. The masculine divine is the most powerful, positive form was provider, balancer, protector, the bringer of vitality, power, and heat. The masculine was also one that would be willing to sacrifice himself for the greater good if necessary. Together, synergistically blending, the masculine and feminine energies were magical, unbeatable, and beautiful. So you could have someone coming along who's going to support you in your life and on your journey, and with this heart led rebellion of putting stuff back together. I don't know what, yeah, there's some sort of rebellion, I think, in this. When you feel resistance, your intuition is alerting you to something that requires your attention. We often resist when something seems unethical or unjust. Are you resisting exactly what you need as a way to punish yourself or keep yourself small? Stop procrastinating. The bell of resistance, it tolls inside my head and floods my body through. It awakens me, my fears to shed. It starts with a small stone, the one hard hearted, the small pushback into places uncharted. Many of us do not consciously consider our values until they are tested or challenged. Then we feel quite natural resistance to the event or person who's crossed what we see as an ethical line or who has acted contrary to a principle we hold dear. This kind of resistance is a message and offers us the chance to take action to right the wrongdoing or address the violation of our boundaries. So yeah, resistance. Don't let people walk all over you. Make sure you stand up for what you believe in and what you want. So we've got curses. Take responsibility for the energy you send out. Every action causes a reaction. Can an issue be reconciled with love and understanding rather than with hatred and revenge? Some may have cast negative energy upon you, or you may have within you a pattern you need to break. Wormwood and rosemary, blood, garlic, and rue. Reflect the harm that comes to me and send it back to you. The evil eye it watches, the evil eye I turn, mirror it back whence it came, and the evil will I burn. Evidence of curses, although referred to in Latin as maledictum, has been discovered as far back as ancient Eustrans. However, while witchcraft traditions of the Romans, Babylonians, Egyptians, and many primitive African societies include cursing, it is not universal to all craft traditions, and even where it is included, it's not always used for negative purposes. So sometimes curses are just to pass the energy back. So you're just mirroring that back to me, going, it's not, it's deflecting it. So sometimes a curse is needed. But make sure you put out only good energy. With Reiki, I try to only, I won't do any bad spells. We just do spells that protect. Energy is good, and any healing that is done, and it basically turns any negative energy, it dissipates it and gets rid of it. So I wouldn't personally do curses or bad spells. I know people who will do witchcraft, maybe black magic, and there is people that could be recommended for that. So that's something you need to go and seek Little Lady Witching. You need to go speak to Macy if that's the case, because she does do actual proper spell work, whereas I tend to do healing rather than actual spell work. So it does work differently, and I'm not touching like proper spell work. That is something you need to speak to. And if Macy can't deal with it because it's too dark, she will know someone that will be able to deal with that for you. So yeah, check out Macy. She is Little Lady Witching. She's on Facebook and TikTok and Instagram, I want to say. I don't know if she's on any others. But check out her TikTok readings. She does Twilight, it's called Twilight Tarot, and you can have a card pulled for £2, which is quite a bargain. Oh, right. So what I'd like you to do, Cancer, is I want you to think of someone that you'd like a message from. I want you to think of a person that you want a message from. Who do you want a message from? I want you to hold them in your heart. Feel them in your heart. See them in your mind's eye. And hold them in your brain there. And think, who do you want a message from? And we'll see what comes. We support you as you cleanse and clear both inside and out. Right, that came out on the last one. Is there a second message at all here? Do we have any other messages for them? Oh, there we go. You are ready for a change of scenery. Explore, yes. Change what you're doing. There you go. So I'd love to know who your message is from. Who did you ask for a message from? Where are you listening? Where are you watching this from as well? Where just pop it in the comments. Please like, subscribe, share, follow. Tell me what you're up to, because this looks exciting, Cancer. You got a lot going on, and there's a lot happening here. Love to be very interested to know what you've got going on. We do try to respond to any comments or messages as quickly as possible, but if we haven't, please do bear with us, because might be like a time difference when you're listening to this and when we put it up. It will be on TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. Always goes on YouTube and TikTok first. So if you want it as soon as the readings come out, pop onto those. If you wait for it on Instagram and Facebook, it gets uploaded later on. So it will be uploaded throughout the week. We'll do like a couple every day or something like that. But yeah, that is your reading for the month of April, Cancer. I hope that resonates with you. Please do put any comments in there. Let me know if it does, what you've got to say. That would be lovely. And I hope you have a magical day when you've been listening to this. And I hope you have a magical month of April. And we will be back soon.